Welcome everyone to another episode of Time for BL. This is the podcast where we review movies, TV shows, novels, and comics, all in the boys love genre. Ladies and gentlemen, as we mourn the loss of Kin Porsche, the series, let us give thanks to the many BLs that are going to be out this year. One such BL that came out today as of recording is Vice Versa. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to watch Vice Versa or not. I was on the tiptoe edge of it. And here is why. Because I'm worried about and Nanon being like shipped, or not shipped, but being, I'm so sorry for the background noise, but being made like a couple in a bunch of series. I do not want that, because I feel like they both, of course, need to be able to branch out and explore different acting scenarios and scripts without each other. But then I realized they weren't technically the main stars, I guess. Jimmy, who was also in Bad Buddy series, and C, they are actually the main stars of this show. And I'm excited about that, because I remember saying in Bad Buddy the series reviews that Jimmy, the way he portrayed his character, he felt more like he was the main character. He didn't feel like a supporting character. So to actually see him now playing the main character and not the supporting character, I'm very excited to see. And I haven't watched Enchante yet. I'm sorry. I know he's in there as well. I'll get to that at some point. But yes, I am very excited about this. So I can't say it. I don't even know how to say it. But yeah, let's get to Vice Versa. One of the things I've also done is I've created a playlist on I'm very sorry, my child is crazy. It's bedtime, and they don't like bedtime. If you hear a lot of "Mommy, come here," I apologize. I'm trying. But yeah. What was I even saying? Oh yes, I created a playlist for Vice Versa the series. It's going to be, of course, all the episodes in order. We always see the playlist. I'm going to make sure to put it in the description. And also remember, you can follow my YouTube page, where I rarely upload things to, but I do upload things. I usually just upload my TikToks there, but I'm trying to remember to upload longer things there at some point. Maybe I'll just upload TikToks there, who knows. So, and just keep making playlists, because I have my Cutie Pie the series playlist on that too. Anyway, let us get back to the show. I just realized that I don't speak Thai, and I did not have the subtitles on, so I had to start over real quick. Let me start over again. I had to actually start over. I was like, oh yeah, I don't speak Thai. Let me go back. I love this opening scene with his interview, where, he's talking about the colorist position and how, he views it and everything. What I love about it is that, of course, they're just showing the techniques, utilizing the techniques within it for color changing of scenes and stuff like that. I remember having to do this in one of my film classes, but it wasn't just doing that. I had to make a box red. That's simple. You just make the box red, right? No. I also had to track it as the box fell. So it's a box falling from like the top of a building. So like the guy like throws the box off the building, and I had to track the box and its trajectory off the building and like have the red follow the box down. I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, can I get a new project, please? Because I don't want to do this. I hate editing. I hate editing. That's why there's nothing on the YouTube page, because I hate editing video. Audio, I will do all day. Video, oh, it pains me. This is so funny. Does he get the job, though? I tell him brown like horseshit. Like, I feel sorry for Jimmy's character already. He's getting stalked at the airport. Everybody's at the wrong terminal. And, you know, he's like getting out of there without like a crowd surrounding him or anything, or people asking for autographs. And he goes to use the bathroom, and this dude just used the urinal and then walked up. Oh God, he didn't even wash his hand first. Like, wash your hand before you touch the gift, please. Like, oh, I would never. Oh, he said the same thing. Like, what? I just wondering if you've washed your hand. Like, oh, you touch all over it. It's nasty. He hasn't washed his hands, and he's adjusting the fat just like that. That nasty. You have a big head. This is also kind of cute. This whole like meeting of them. It's also kind of cute as well. Like, especially since we know, of course, they will eventually be the love interests of the film. And he also touched his jacket, and he hasn't washed his hand. I'm sorry, I'm just focused on the hasn't washed his hand yet. That was adorable! Oh my God! I drew it. Cute. Oh my God! I'm fading! Oh my God! This is so cute! This is so cute! This is so cute! It's so cute. Okay, episode 1, Ocean Blue. That's what I should name this. Episode 1, Ocean Blue. Oh my gosh. Is this what we call fate? So he, his friend sets up for him to be the corpse, or to be an extra in a movie, and then, oh my God, so she knew he was gonna be on that set. She went through all of that. Oh gosh, now he looks like a stalker though. But so she set that up. Now he looks like a stalker. Did they even like have him practice being dead? Did they even have him practice being dead? Like, oh gosh. That was okay, so all he did was put him down on the ground, and I was just like, ooh, that was hot. This has no business being that. Oh, brushing his hair back. There's no reason for me to look at this and go, oh my God, he blew in his face. Oh my God. I'm having, is this I'm not ready. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for any of that. What does he mean we're ready? Who is we? Who is we? With that white makeup on his face. I thought it was gonna be like a zombie movie or anything, and he's actually just playing a corpse, which makes me go, why is this guy trying to tell the corpse to wake up? Like, this man is obviously dead. But like, oh God, that was such an adorable scene. Even the drink says Ocean Blue. Is that going to be like a thing throughout the entire season? Wow. Okay, so this whole setup, because of course we know what's about to happen. Oh gosh, no, it's a leg cramp? Like, that's actually is really sad, because like his friends were the ones who pulled him and forced him to go to the water, and also he's there to celebrate getting a job. And oh gosh, what? Why is he getting the beat out of him? What? Oh my God, and no one noticed. This sort of traumatic, like bringing up a traumatic experience for me. That oh my God, but oh my gosh, like that. What? So you both die or go to near death at the same time, and then wake up in each other's bodies, or wake up in, or do you each wake up in each other's universe, or are they or one of you one of you died and one of you is near death, and that's why you wake up. I don't know. Yo, hold up. So see, he wakes up saying, hey, I don't know you people, and you're what? Like, you're not calling doctors to be like, what? Man, his mom is an enabler. I don't even know this alternate universe version, but I can already tell his mom is an enabler, and that is horrible. Like, what is this woman? I love that transition with him looking in the mirror and then his face changes to like that was really good. Oh my gosh. And on to part 2. Okay, so we're gonna have a nurse who knows what's going on. Is that it? I love how beautiful the colors and everything in this looks. And of course, we have to have our Thai ads. I actually did kind of miss this with Kim Porsche. Like, you know, having each section and the ads. Love watching a show straight through without this. But I did kind of sort of miss this. Word to the unwise. Don't try running away in a hospital. They know how to tackle you. They know how to tackle you. Why does no one believe that this dude has... Why don't no one believe the dude has amnesia? What? Why am I so confused? If this is a phenomenon that has happened to multiple people, why isn't it being studied? Or is it like one of those things where no one speaks of it because they're worried they're going to be put into like a facility? But if so many people this is happening to, would it... I don't know. I'm so confused. A time jump. So in 2 weeks, he has been sent home. All his cuts have healed. And no one has gone, didn't he ask you what your name was and you've known him for 15 years? Like, look at the way he's looking at the house, and everyone still thinks, oh, he's faking amnesia. Like, is he an actor in this life? Like, what is going on? How is no one, like, taking it seriously? Gay marriage allowed in this universe. This, cutie pie. What else? Like, I like that more and more Thai BLs are bringing up marriage and wanting it to be fully legalized and recognized in Thailand. I love that. And I also realized this guy who's guiding him dresses very manly. He's in a female nurse's body, but in his universe, he's original universe, he's a male nurse. So he probably is, you know, just dressing how he feels comfortable. But I do wonder if the body he is embodying, did he change their style and cut their hair and stuff like that, which would make me go, did their family look at them and go, you have changed a lot? Like, again, to the whole, why is no one going, something is wrong with my child after their accident, or something's wrong with this person after their accident, they changed completely. We need to check to make sure their brain is okay. While I'm getting ready for the next part to come up, I'm wondering, they're obviously gonna give some rules now, it looks like, but I am wondering, like, what are the rules that you do with this body? Like, are you allowed to change anything? Do you have to live life the way that person would have lived life? Which, if the guy who he's inhabiting seems to have been like just this guy who was drinking and partying and stuff, does he now have to drink and party if that's not within his personality? This is just really interesting stuff to me. Yes, he said exactly what I'm thinking. Like, if Tess is living in his body, Tess might mess up his life. Like, ooh. Okay, I had to pause because they're talking about dreams and all I can think about is multiverse of madness. So yeah, if you travel to a new universe, you don't dream. Which I'm also like, sometimes dreaming is how you unpack things, so that's interesting. And once you meet the person who's going to help you get back to your universe, you start dreaming again. And I'm just like, what I'm all I can focus on is, does this go under sci-fi or does this go under supernatural? I feel like it goes under sci-fi. What does it is it supernatural or sci-fi? I don't know. I don't know these things, because like it's talking about universes and traveling to different universes and trying to find a way to travel back to your universe. That's why I'm kind of like, is this sci-fi? I guess it's sci-fi. I don't know. But I'm really liking Vice Versa so far. All these rules. So if Tess dies, he dies. If Tess meets the person who brings him back, he gets to go back to his body as well. So it's like basically depending on each other to do the right thing in order to survive. And I'm like, if Tess doesn't meet someone on the other side to be the port key, then to talk to him about the port key and all that, he's an alcoholic. He's getting into bar fights. He's used to being like just this rich kid. I worry. That sounded like a threat. So I'm at where the guy comes up, is like, Tess, haven't seen you in a while. And he's like, I have a question for you. Have you ever experienced death? That was perfect. Oh my gosh, that was funny. Again, no one taking his amnesia, the quote unquote, seriously. Hey, this is the bar I got beat up in. Like, no one taking it seriously. And see, they're telling him what happened now, and it's like, seriously. I really thought this guy was about to be like, listen, my father is the owner of blah blah blah, so you need to tell me who. Like, the way he walked up on the man trying to get that video to see who helped, their friend, and the way they're talking about, we need to find the people who beat you up so we can beat them up. Like, I'm thinking they're those kind of guys, and they seem really like they're really sweet, but they also like enable the behavior of Tess as well. So they have their flaws. They're flawed human beings. They're well-rounded characters. Well-rounded. Okay, yeah, they are using their wealth. I don't blame them. Like, all right, fine, I'll give you money. Like, just let me see this. What? But it's been like 2 weeks since this. Like, I guess if they keep the files, that's good. Hold on. Hello. Can you please send an ambulance here? It's really bad. Did he give an address? Did he give an address? Hello? Could you please send an ambulance? Yeah, something bad happened. All right, thank you. Hello, police? We need assistance. Hello, fire department. There's a fire. Yes, please send a fire truck. Have a good day. They don't track your cell phone. I mean, unless in Thailand they actually have that technology. Or in this alternate universe they do. Alright, so I had to kind of like think about this. So Joe is in this universe, but he goes by a different name and he's not the same person. So would he be this universe's version of Joe? Like, are they each other's version? Like, because Tele and Tess are two different people, sort of. Yeah, definitely. And they're each other's doppelganger in each universe. Like, I confuse even more. So some people have like straight up doppelgangers, and some people have I'm confused. So in this universe, wine is cheaper than beer. Wait, so you count from your thumb? The middle finger. I wasn't thinking about that. The middle finger. he didn't get the answer. Oh gosh, that is hilarious. The middle finger. All right, so the thumb, the finger, but that's what, the European way to count, or is it like everywhere else in the world? And I guess they didn't get a bear brand to sponsor this show, so you get the bear in a sleeve. And also, did I ever say I hate canned beer? I hate canned beer. It just tastes nasty to me. I prefer it in a bottle, or nope, just in a bottle. I also don't do was it draft beer? It has to be in a bottle. Is bad music good in this universe? Is bad music good in this universe? It is not lost on me that the only reason they used for that scene is to get an and on moment. I just like to point that out. And also, that was great singing off key. You have to be a good singer to know how to sing so well off key. Why hasn't his brother at this point said, what's my name? Like something like, why has no one figured out? It just hit me. Everything is on plastic. All the writing is on plastic in this world. Like, they print everything on plastic. Do they also handwrite on plastic? Like, because I've been seeing the plastic thing, so I'm like, okay, I guess it's like to save paper, but it's still plastic. Okay, so in that first episode, we don't see the star in the other one in this world as yet. So I'm guessing he comes like the next episode or something, which makes me go like, does he die? Like, what happens to him? Or maybe it happens to, well, no, it happens to happen to both of them for them to switch, right? Because they die at the same time. I would like to go through the sponsors for this show real quick, because some of them I recognize. I've seen on other shows before. By the way, I love that Canon is in as one of the sponsors, because of course this is going to talk about filmmaking and stuff like that. I'm sure their cameras are going to be all over the place for pictures and such. But you see, there's one sponsor that I must address, and that is the Colonel. KFC is one of the sponsors of this Thai BL. Now, if you're wondering, why is that important? I'm about to tell you why. So I'm reading from a Forbes article. It's called Corporate Authenticity Prohibits LGBTQ plus Pride and Divide Spending. It was published June 29th of 2021. It reads as follows. Corporate PACs run by fast food chains such as McDonald's, Wendy's, Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut's parent company Yum Brands follow the corporate norm of collectively donating hundreds of thousands of dollars to political candidates and affiliated groups leading up to the 2020 election. Corporate donors tend to donate more money to Republican candidates than Democrats. Given that only 3 Republicans in the House of Representatives voted for the Equality Act, most of these donations went to candidates who oppose the bill. Despite this apparent support for anti-LGBTQ politicians, a representative for Yum still felt comfortable claiming that the company has zero tolerance for discrimination of any kind, and that donations were evenly split between candidates of both parties. Now, this is this is what I have a problem with, if you're wondering. Companies like this, the reason why they evenly split or they donate to multiple parties, they don't know who's going to come into power, and they want to make sure that their interest is seen. But if you, as a company, are saying certain things are wrong and you want to fight against it, your money should also say that. And what you support should also say that. So here in Thailand, because it is profitable, companies like KFC and whatever Lay's parent company is, and Nivea as well, I'll throw them in there. All of these companies, whatever their parent company and all that is, they will support things like this in Thailand because they know it's going to bring them money. But then in another country, they're not going to support things like this because they know in that country it's not going to bring them money. They're actually going to be on the total opposite side and be completely against it. Which means, sadly, it took KFC for me to realize that maybe BL becoming more popular is not the best thing to happen. It really took this for me to go, oh yeah, I forgot. Now, I'm not saying KFC themselves backed anti-LGBTQ plus candidates, because I don't have any proof of that. It's more the fact that companies like KFC or like different franchise owners and stuff like that, anyway, they could be backing this or that. They could be a part of PACs giving money to both parties, all that stuff. Maybe even KFC as a corporation is in a PAC that sends money to both. I know that there are people who do post all the companies that and how much money they send to each party or to support bills and stuff like that. There are people who do investigate that stuff and post that stuff. But corporations make me go, maybe it's not that great that it's getting more popular and it's getting more attention. But at the same time, I want it to get more attention and I want it to get more popular, and I want BLs just to become this normal part of life where we can get more BL stories across the board in so many different categories, so many different genres, I mean to say, because we had our whole gangster shootout with Kim Porsche, and we have more gangster shootouts coming out. We can get some more fantasy, we can just get some regular slice of life, romance, and also it can be normalized in Western shows as well, because so many Western shows, the focus usually is not on the gay character. I think I've said before, the focus is on the straight character. The gay character is usually a supporting person who gets their little story arc as well. But to get more of it, to get more shows like Heartless, Bad Buddy, Kin Porsche, even check out with our Bi King 9 trash human being he is. It is better, and we want more of it, and we want to see it just be recognized as an everyday genre. But that means a bunch of corporations throwing in to put their money behind it because they know it's selling and they want to sell their products and they want their ads playing during this. And if you have a product that is international, that means international audiences also have access to it and they'll go to the store and buy this item as well, so money all around. But that's like a whole nother story, and that's for a whole nother channel, because I am not going to be able to go in as deep as a lot of these people. I will put a link to this article. It is by Jillian Oakenfull, and yeah, I think this is what kind of came to mind when I read that, because I was like, it's the marketplace. Like, they actually talk about the LGBTQ plus marketplace. That's what the whole thing is about, really. But yeah, it's about how, especially during Pride Month, but when it's beneficial to corporations, they will put their face on anything just to sell. And it's like, well, I mean, I want to see Chick-fil-A do this. That's what I want to see. Because Chick-fil-A could never. But yeah. What did I think of the show, though? As I run time along, because I wanted to get on my proverbial, my soapbox, whatever it is. I thought that was a pretty okay first episode, in that I'm not really sure where it's going to go. I'm like I said, I guess Jimmy's character Pwen, is that his name? I can't really remember. I'd have to watch it again to know, but I guess he's going to be crossing over next, or he believes he already crossed over, so maybe he's even crossed over years before, who knows. I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see what happens. I am actually excited about this. This was very cute. It was very beautiful. I like the idea that we're gonna have him. It's more about adults, even though Tess is still in college, but it sounds like he should have graduated already, but he just like is wasting time, and that's why he's still in college. So it's really more about adults and the working adults and all that stuff, and I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm loving this show. If you want to see me do more vice versa episodes, let me know. Remember to follow me on Instagram and the Facebooks. Most people follow me on Facebook. I don't know why. I thought people were like leaving Facebook in droves. I know why, because Facebook is actually easier for a lot of places. Still popular more outside of the US, not as much in the US. It's losing popularity in the US mostly. I forgot about that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you next time. Also, if you notice, I did check out the series yesterday. So I'm recording all of this all in like a weird way. So I recorded check out the series last week. It's posted on Sunday. This is posting after it. And then I need to work on my Tarn Type. I know I promised that I'll be doing Tarn Type season 2 thing, but I'm just gonna rewatch Tarn Type season 2 and get my notes written down properly, because I do still have a lot I want to talk about with that. I just don't hate it as much as I hate season 1. That's kind of it. Thank you. If you don't know, I'm a Tarn Type hater. I will always be, and proudly be one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful evening. No, I've said that wrong. Have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'm losing my mind. Bye.